Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been looking for a way to supercharge your retirement savings, then you've come to the right place. Today, we're breaking down the differences between a 401k and a solo 401k. And trust me, this is one retirement debate you'll want to understand. We'll cover everything you need to know, including which one might be the best fit for you. So, are you someone with a full-time job and a traditional 401k plan, just watching your contributions grow, hopefully? Or maybe you're self-employed and thinking, what's this solo 401k thing and why does it sound so exclusive? Well, I've got answers for you, so grab a coffee, hit that like button and subscribe for more great content about securing your future. And hey, comment below with your thoughts. I love hearing from you guys. Alright, let's start with the basics. The 401k. This is a retirement savings plan that's available to employees of many companies. It allows employees to contribute a portion of their pre-tax income directly into the plan, which grows tax-deferred until you withdraw the money in retirement. Now, what does that mean? It means that you can reduce your taxable income for the year by contributing to your 401k. So you pay less in taxes now. The magic happens when that money grows over time. Compounded growth, baby. It can really add up by the time you hit retirement. Now, I know, some of you are thinking, but I don't want to tie my money up until I retire. Well, unfortunately that's the deal. Your 401k money is meant to be a long-term investment, like a plant you're watering for years, but in this case, it's a plant that grows cash. One thing that's really cool about a 401k is that employers often offer a match. So, if you contribute 5% of your salary, your employer might match that with another 5%. It's like free money. So, if you're not already taking full advantage of this, you might want to rethink your strategy. But of course there are contribution limits, and depending on the plan, you might not have much flexibility when it comes to the investment options available to you. You're often stuck with a few options selected by your employer or plan provider. But still, it's an excellent choice for many people looking for a simple, effective way to save for retirement. Now, what about the solo 401k? This is where things get interesting, especially for self-employed individuals. A solo 401k is like a regular 401k, but designed specifically for people who work for themselves. Think of it as a 401k on steroids, not literally, but it gives you more options and a higher contribution limit. So, you know how you see all those motivational entrepreneurs online talking about how they're their own boss? Well, this is for them. If you're a freelancer, a small business owner or a contractor, you can set up a solo 401k and contribute a lot more to your retirement fund compared to a traditional 401k. It's like a 401k plan on a vacation to the Bahamas. Relaxed, but much more powerful. With a solo 401k, you're not just the employee, you're the employer too. This means you can make contributions in two ways: as an employee, which is called salary deferral, and as an employer, which is known as profit-sharing contributions. As an employee, you can contribute up to $22,500 per year as of 2023, or $30,000 if you're 50 or older, thanks to those catch-up contributions. But the cool part is that you can also make employer contributions, which can be up to 25% of your net self-employment income. If you're under 50, the total contribution limit for a solo 401k can be up to $66,000. And if you're over 50, that jumps to $73,500. To put it simply, you can contribute a lot more to a solo 401k than you can to a regular 401k. It's kind of like the difference between bringing a regular sandwich to lunch and packing a 5-course meal. I mean, who doesn't want a 5-course meal for their future, right? Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of the differences. I know what you're thinking. Okay, so they're both retirement accounts, but why is one better than the other? Well, let's compare them head to head. Eligibility is really the first big difference here. A traditional 401k is available to employees of companies that offer the plan. That's the basic version of the 401k. You just need a job that provides it. But a solo 401k is for self-employed individuals, sole proprietors, or small business owners with no employees other than your spouse. So, if you're a solo entrepreneur, a contractor, or a freelancer, the solo 401k is your friend. Think of it like a club. You can join the 401k if you work for a company, but the solo 401k is the VIP lounge for self-employed folks. And don't worry, you don't need a velvet rope to get in. Next, let's talk about the contribution limits. The 401k has a basic contribution limit of $22,500 if you're under 50, or $30,000 if you're 50 or older, but the solo 401k lets you contribute more. You can make contributions both as an employee and an employer, which lets you put away a lot more into the account. Another important difference is loan options. Both 401ks generally allow you to take a loan against your balance, but only a solo 401k allows you to take a loan if you're the only person involved. So, if you need to borrow from your retirement account, the solo 401k could be a game changer. Let's go over the pros and cons of each plan. Starting with the traditional 401k, pros. It's easy to set up if your employer offers it. You get employer matching contributions, which is basically free money, people. And honestly, it's generally a good way to build up your retirement savings, especially if your employer offers automatic deductions. Cons, well, there are limited contribution options, and you're stuck with whatever investment options your employer offers. It's a bit like being invited to a potluck, but only getting to pick from the salad bar. Sure, it's fine, but who doesn't want more choices, right? Now for the solo 401k. The pros? You can contribute way more money, you get the flexibility of being your own employer, and you also have access to great investment options. The cons? It's only available if you're self-employed, and to be honest, it's a little more complex to set up compared to a regular 401k. So the solo 401k is like the Swiss Army knife of retirement accounts. Super versatile, but not for everyone. So there you have it. The difference between a 401k and a solo 401k is pretty simple. But, understanding how they work and which one is best for you is key to setting yourself up for a comfortable retirement. Whether you're working for a company or running your own gig, it's all about making the right choice for your future. Remember, the earlier you start saving, the better your future self will thank you. So don't wait too long to take action. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor, like, comment and share it with someone who needs to know the difference between a 401k and a solo 401k. We all want to win the retirement game, right? And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a future video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, stay financially savvy and keep working toward your best future. See you soon.